But you know,
gives you the basic data to put some policy or nature conservation on it. And it's astounding how much we do not know. And in that case, this monitoring effects to play an important part. Then, of course, last but not least, we will spend quite some time on the human dimensions approach. That is, if Alistair Bass from Canada arrives, he must be in the country by...
Deputy Manager of Finance, Forest and Directorate, Mr. Šajā. He will tell you some welcome words.
Dragi invitați, în calitatea pe care o am, pentru început aș dori să vă urez un călduros intro.
But also in Latvia, so in Camry we will have the framework for the minutes, and I really appreciate that very much, Hans.
I like to do it.
Thank you. You get a beer for that.
Okay. Only one?
Right.
Only one.
When the female of European bison were bringing from East.
Problem. And I think in the groups I've heard enough different kinds of obstacles that we can probably narrow it down to what the real problem is. That's fine. We'll go with that. Okay? So here are some of the things that you said. What is monitoring? Monitoring's about a census, recording existing information. The next question was your key obstacles, and what exactly was the biggest obstacle? And I tried to get you thinking about sort of 5 different obstacles, and then what the biggest one would be. Okay? Lack of knowledge, lack of creativity.
It was assessed that indeed chamois did eat these lichen vegetation, but there was no monitoring. But it had come to the point where the management of the park already had sort of decided to cull all the chamois, and not because of the reason that it might mix or have hybridization with the Tatra chamois in the neighborhood, but because these very rare vegetations, in their opinion, were going to be extinct because of chamois. And so you can see what type of decisions at what level can be made based on false or lacking data, but on just a hunch or a view to certain things. So that's why we include this in the meeting pack, to illustrate how wrong you can go without proper data. So that's it. Just for...
That's often not done. And so a lot of myths are alive and kept alive, because the moment you have culled all those shaman, then you have proven you've been right, because suddenly they will change something. So that's I think also paradigms. They come into your belief system. It's very difficult to change that. Of the chickens of the middle. So
it's a very strange situation that since that we have, in fact, as you said, yeah, really. So it's difficult, and I'm not going to ask you for advice on how to continue in this situation, but it's an example.
Sounds like a huge advantage, but Last question, please.
Okay, it's more a comment, not a question. It's also regarding the chamois in the Carpathian Tatra mountains. We have in Slovakia an example about how the chamois population is influenced by the political decision, and this is connected with the hunting areas, with the hunting grounds. We are belonging to the right of hunting was belonging to the state. There were big hunting grounds, big wildlife management units, where the property of the chamois was practically belonging to the state, but was rented to the hunting association group. Through the political changes, this hunting right was connected with the property, and they changed the size of the management units. So it was the question, of course, well, if in this small area the chamois is mine, if it's going in the other area, it's no more mine. But if I'm a hunter in the third area and I see the chamois, which is occasionally passing my area, maybe it's mine when it's here, so I'll take care of this problem. And with this, the dynamic of the population in the mountains was going down and down, even if it is at the beginning restricted hunting, very limited hunting, very small period of hunting, or no hunting. The trend is going down. Just because of this political decision of having small hunting units, small wildlife management units, and to connect the wildlife with the property. We will have big surprises about the wildlife in Romania.
Would it be appropriate that as an action item for the next meeting, we might hear some of the results from Romania?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know who's...
Some special workshop, maybe next spring or so, because you see these problems all over the place, and they're very much comparable. And it would be good, at least for us as LHF, to have a point of view there, standpoint. Oh, just as addition to what you said.
That's comment. It's almost like it's almost like
meet the following criteria. The core criterion was that the species should be representative for the ecosystem as a whole. Furthermore, the individual species should be indigenous to the ecosystem, alien ibex. So we looked at these 7 large herbivore species in relation to biogeographic regions.
Far more meaningful than the 1970s, which were quite a bad situation for large herbivores.
Tu filmes.
In England there are clothes of these type of trees and all
England had an earlier arrival on the course to say, let's get the car on trees instead of all this.
about this monograph. It's really great.
Yeah. So I was on the excursion.
We say the digital system. Digitum system. Digital instead of analogic. Digital system. Digital.
Al die wilde fruit.
Okay.
Er zijn wel contacten natuurlijk.
Ja, hier so da fliegt. Hier ist so schön. Guck mal. Gut, ja.
Always a high rank person in the country's decision council. This church that is there called the Moldavian style, which is a combination of Greek influence in plan. You can see it's a Greek cross section with northwestern influence coming from Poland. Here, do you know, yesterday we spoke about it was a bison or it was a Taurs. Here it seems more as a bison. But it was just Saturday hours. Because when the first printed books are coming.
So now it's a goose, but it was a great bastard. If you see the outside, it's clearly. Kind of wishes they hope they will.
Шайка pe dreapta acum.
Idem tуда налево, что
Hvor de holdt picnic, hvor der også var køer, hvor vi havde og store igen.
That was wildlife-human interaction there. Yes. Sounds very, it's very good concept.
Really annoying. I react a little to the bite too. Itches me. Never get infected from this constant cleaning and then the irritation.
Picture take.
As I said yesterday when closing this session, it was not the end of the meeting, but today we will have the end of the meeting. And I will not do lengthy speeches, but I would first of all like to thank you all for participating and for your support in this meeting and support for bringing the Large Herbivore Foundation further. And of course, I'm looking forward to your emails.
Shiver